HB is here.
Hi. Hi. Oh, look at that. Man, these are big.
Big, right?
Oh my God.
Guys, so this is Nabil's dog Chester. I don't know if you can tell. Look at him next to Nala.
Look at Knox is big compared to this. He is incredible. I remember that day, man. Yeah. Thank you, man. Look at that. I remember that moment. We're dressing him up to give him away.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know, this is the first time he's done this.
I know.
He comes out, he goes, hey, give me that, I can do it. I'm like,
All
I
right.
see the camera.
Which was the one song with Mayor you used to play like for 2 years? That was one of the first ones. For a year.
10 years.
10.
It was better the other day.
Yeah, that was great.
High technology. We live in high technology. Hey, oops, sorry. How you doing? Oh, you want a drink?
So we have some saltine crackers and parsley here, added to the 96.4 ground beef. And
this is the secret to
this
the
is
meatballs?
The secret to the meatballs. And then you make them fluffy by adding that seltzer water. So we're gonna add 1 cup of seltzer water or 2 cups of seltzer water
To the meat, to there?
to this.
Is this only for drink?
So you use crackers.
And then seltzer water to make them fluffy and soft.
Wow.
But you do it right here, you see?
Yeah. Who knew? Thought meatballs just rolled to 96.4.
Smells good. Huh?
Yeah.
So once we get the meatballs going, we'll add the meatballs to the sauce so they can get like real juicy and
Instead of the spaghetti, we're gonna use our fancy decor pasta.
okay, we also add Parmesan cheese. And then I think it's 2 cups of this.
Wow.
That's my wife. That's my wife.
And then
Shut your mouth.
Go, Wendy, go! Go, let's go! You got it, okay.
Oh, look at that. He's touching the water.
Now you know he can't swim that well.
He's not a swimmer.
No.
That was good.
Pretty good. That's good. Ouch! Hey, Nabil, you remember when I dove from that yacht?
I remember. Do you remember when I tried to do a backflip?
I did a backflip. Remember?
I went on my back. I just didn't flip. I just went like.
That was the funniest shit in the world.
I just popped out of nowhere.
I just didn't flip, dude. I just landed on my back.
And that's the first time I've done this.
those are extra.
Oh, those are.
These are the meatballs over here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Should we try the new noodles or go with the safe option?
The new noodles.
Okay. This is a interesting thing. Okay, check this. What toast are you choosing here? I'll tell you the perfect toast. These are not enough. These are too much. The perfect one
That one.
is this one. Yeah. Woo! They maybe 1 or 2 more meatballs.
My wife. Every night's a different salad. So good.
Maybe one more
That's what I
meatball.
make for the week. I just make a regular salad.
So 1 more meatball.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good. Mmm.
Wait.
Good morning. It's June 22nd, 7 a.m. and we have an issue. This morning, I was just checking on Bruce, right? He's in his guest room right now. They still haven't met. We're working on it. It's a whole thing with cats. You gotta slowly introduce them. She was super close to the door. I was inside the door, and I guess I accidentally clicked the lock button inside of Bruce's room. And then I came out, closed the door, and Bruce is locked upstairs. So my first thought was like, I'm gonna have to call someone, right? But then I was like, you know what? It's 2026. We have Claude and ChatGPT. I took a photo of the door, asked Chat, and apparently there's some things that I could try. And it should be pretty easy. I feel like I'm about to lose grip on the thing, you know? What's up, buddy? What's up? Today is actually a pretty terrible day for Bruce because we have to take him to get his balls chopped off. Or technically, we haven't fostered him yet because they have to do this first, apparently. So they let us take him home anyway, as long as we brought him back on the 22nd, which is today, to get neutered. So yeah, today's gonna be a crappy day for him, but I think we'll drop him off today, pick him up on the 24th, but he's been awesome so far. Super friendly. Today we're going to be doing a home upgrade. We've been waiting on this one for a while because of the continued rain. It's made it very hard to schedule this, but we're going to be doing the epoxy flooring. Want to give you guys a look at what this looks like right now. We have power washed this entire thing and try to get as much of the gunk off as possible, but this is what it currently looks like. So at this house, you have 1 garage, 2 garage, 3 garage. This is a fake garage door. Heidi's Grounds gym is actually right behind there. So that's what that side looks like. Over here, gonna have to move all this stuff out. Alan, the epoxy guy, his team is gonna move all of this out over here. And then apparently tomorrow, I'll be able to, me and some of my guys come and move all this stuff back in. So just a little look over here. Kind of needs to get done. If we're gonna do it, we should do it now before we just load up. There's so much more we wanna put in the garage, obviously, and like out of the basketball court, but we can't until we do the flooring. So it's time for a little reality check for myself. Okay, we woke up at 186 pounds today, which is nearly 4 pounds more than my lowest weigh-in. And I'm not really concerned about that per se. Like, obviously yesterday was Father's Day, had some free food, but what I am concerned about is the fact that, if I'm being honest with myself, I have been skipping my cardio. Last week, I did accomplish 2 runs, which isn't terrible, and in my head I was like, you know what? I'll just be sure I play a few sessions of basketball like as my form of cardio throughout the week. But I was super hyped to first incorporate a lot of basketball, but now I'll do 10, 15 minutes and then kind of, I don't know, I haven't been sticking to my shit, you know? It's time to re-lock back in, starting this morning, Monday morning, with a consistent cardio program. What does that mean for me? 3 runs per week at a minimum of 3 miles each. Okay, so a minimum of 9 miles a week. Between 9 and 10 will be good. And on top of that, I need to do a few basketball sessions. I'd probably say 2 basketball sessions. 2 days off completely so I can rest. I truly think the hardest part of summer shredding are people getting in shape and actually achieving the level of, progress that they want to make and that they want to see, not just like half-assing, is genuinely just reevaluating what you're doing every few weeks and catching yourself. Like when you start to slack off in a certain area, if you are doing your cardio every day, but you're kind of snacking a little bit over your macros every night, then that's what you got to fix. If you're like me and have just kind of let off the gas after all the travel, and you know, I've been seeing the scale go down, and so in my head I'm like, I'll just kind of back off on the cardio. My step count is under 10,000 average right now. It's like 9,700, which is the lowest it's been since I started tracking my stuff. And I'm kind of using the excuse, like, it's so damn hot here in Houston that I just don't want to be outside and like walking. That's not an excuse. You got to find a way to make it happen. Like right now, I'm just going out early in the morning, which I know I can do, and just get the cardio done. You have to be your own hardest critic in order to achieve success. And you know, I think that it's easy to think that it's a type of mentality that you just live and breathe, but that's not really the case. The case is you're gonna have to, after every like, you know, little bit of time goes by, have a checkpoint for yourself. Really, really look at what you're doing and what you shouldn't be doing, and get on yourself. We don't have coaches. I don't have a coach right now. I don't have anyone to hold me accountable. I don't have a competition I'm doing. I don't have an end date. Well, I do have an end date. The end of the season, episode 44, will be the championship show in September for summer shredding. But for me, honestly, I feel like I should be able to get as lean as I want to get well before that. And then maybe by like end of July or something, be able to start increasing my food and like teach myself how to live in a leaner body and like not just plummet back up 20-25 pounds. So I'm really looking forward to that phase where I get to increase my food intentionally and still track and kind of like slow and then build muscle, right? I know that I can build muscle. I'm just going off on a tangent now. Be your own harshest critic. Be tough on yourself, because if you don't, no one else is going to be. Just to get ahead of it, I am wearing a Lululemon tank top, which I'm about to take off. But I ordered this because the fit looked really good, and it's actually a mesh material. And I feel like I should make something very similar to this with Alphalete. Podcast, I'm going to be listening to the Alex Hormozi, George Janko podcast. I'm almost done with it. Very good podcast. Yeah, let's go get this done. Okay, 3 miles took me 33 minutes and 47 seconds. I'm not the fastest runner, but that is okay because I am focused on fat loss. So trying to keep most of my cardio in zone 2 and 3. Really, ideally, I would see more in zone 2, but it's a lot hotter here now. So that kind of forces my heart rate to go a little higher. I want to show you one of my favorite running shorts we've ever made, the dynamic panel short. These just came out a few weeks ago. I'm wearing a size large. I love how the panel just seamlessly kind of starts here in the front, like you can see a little bit here, and then just coming back super smoothly. Pockets, skinny waistband, very comfortable, really nice drawstrings, and silicone A. The length is perfect, 4.5-inch inseam, and they're available now on AthleteAthletics.com. Also, check out the men's everyday training short. Those are my most worn shorts right now. So over here, I'll post dynamic panel. Over here, everyday training short. You have to cop these. Code Guzman will save you 10%.
Amazon 12, like packs are rolling out. Everything's good. We should expect to see that continue to grow the way we want it to. Yeah, I have Amazon, another slide. On the variety packs, we only have 2 out of the 4 in stock as of Saturday, but they're all shipped ready to go, so they should be all in stock as of this week, I would imagine.
And all flavors are now ready. We're 100% ready for the rest of the year, so we're gonna start cooking that out as fast as possible.
Yeah, Amazon is our key growth driver for taste and cans in hand, and obviously just retail velocity to show how we're growing and what we're doing. And Matt can't do his job if we don't have that inventory, so let's just make sure that's a very, very big priority.
All right, let's see what's going down. This is the company. Shout out to Alan. Right now, it looks like we're just getting the base layer ready. Okay, Bruce, there comes a time in every man's life. We shall do a little snipping. So, dropping him off today, which is the 22nd. We're gonna get him back on the 24th. How you feeling?
I'm sad because we're gonna put him in there. He's gonna think that we just returned him, and we're not. How do you make sure that he knows that?
Okay, Let's go. This is the place. They've got cats and dogs.
Oh, they got real cute kitties.
For my pre-workout meal, I am having these lemon ricotta pancakes, which are the best protein pancake I've ever had. Macros, let me read them to you. 33 protein, 26 carb, 16 fat. But they are well worth it. They do come with like a side of butter, but I choose to not add that on because it adds more macros. But I use some of this sugar-free syrup. This will actually be, I think I already said it, my pre-workout meal. We have our floaties.
Which one are you getting?
This is embarrassing.
What? The Barbie car?
It's a Barbie car.
Yeah, the Barbie collab. I'm getting in there. You're gonna be jealous because I got shade, you don't.
We finally got this, all these blown up yesterday. Of course, like too late to get in the pool, but we got them done. And we promised we were gonna work from home today. So we're gonna enjoy working on the pool. Really, yesterday was the first pool day we've had with the family. This is the first week of actually utilizing the pool in the forever home. So it feels super great. Obviously, very long process to get this to happen, but it is looking crystal clear. I can finally see the tiles on the deep end. Major improvements, and we did end up staying with our pool guy who has been taking care of this pool for 20 plus years. So that's also cool. Got to stick with him. So shout out to Robert. Great job. Let's do some work. Now, this is a perfect working situation. Heidi's got the best floaty. With that shade. Yeah. Babe, you like your floaty?
This is 10 out of 10, the best floaty. I'm getting you one too. I'm buying right now.
I have added a microphone on this camera, so the last like 2 or 3 clips have had it on. Let me know if you hear a noticeable difference. I haven't wanted to add a microphone just because it does make my small camera setup that much bigger. I feel like it sounds fine without, but I can definitely tell if I'm a little further away or just in some more echoey rooms that the audio is not the best. So if it is worth it, then I'll just keep it on. But I wanted to show you guys, we're like 97% done with the bricking of the house. Every time I say brick, I just think of my brick. And then I think about how I didn't know what being bricked up meant and how many times I said I'm bricked up every morning. The whole house is now wrapped except for the patio and this area right here. So literally this is the only sector we have left to brick. I'm assuming it's gonna be a day or two, and then we can kind of continue on to the next phase of the home extension, which is super exciting. Right now I'm working on a lot of the content planning for this week. Looking at captions, refining carousels, and just being sure that we're actually getting all the points across for this Saturday's launch. We're launching the Spark collection, and the biggest thing we have to hit home are the changes that we made to pump, the fact that all of our pump bottoms, the shorts, the bikers, the leggings, the flares, and even the bodysuit all have this adjusted scrunch, and just trying to pinpoint all the work it's like you work on something for a year plus, a collection, and then it's crazy how it all comes down to like execution of the socials and captions. But I feel like sometimes, like in past years and launches, we fell short. We've like done so much work to design these awesome clothes, but if you like fumble just like the actual putting it out there for people, it's easy to let something just go unseen, or not have enough hype around it. So really just trying to do our best with myself and our team to be sure we nail it this launch. I think we will. I know we will. And yeah, that's a little update on what I've been working on for the last hour and a half. It's a very certain feeling you have when you put on a nice fitted tee after like days and days of wearing oversized pump covers. It just feels like a fresh shave, like a good shower where you just feel like a different person. That's what? A good shower?
Feels like a good shower.
Feels like a good shower. That's what the base tee feels like. It's refreshing, it's clean, and it's fitted, and just makes you look so good. Huh?
Jacked.
Jacked! All 185 of me. We're about to work out. Dad's actually here today. When I told y'all it was like a home day, we committed to making it a home day. And actually, I'm out of a lot of the raw supplements that I would ideally be taking. They are on the way, so it's a huge shipment. I pretty much got one massive order when I first started working with raw that lasted me for like 4 months pretty much, and now I have a massive replan with a few tweaks on products that I'm gonna be using for the next 4 months. But right now I'm gonna have 2 scoops of EAAs. I have already had a 3D and a coffee today, so I'm gonna skip out on the pre-workout. And I've already had my creatine as well, so that would, if I didn't take it in the morning, that would also be kind of in this concoction. And I'm super excited to try the glycerol. It's like you take a shot of it, and it's another pump product that I've never used, so I'm super pumped to try that. But I'm gonna drink this, and then about midway through the workout, I am gonna have myself some fuel. This is a highly anticipated product that's rebranded, looks great. It's 25 grams of carbs per scoop. It's got sodium, electrolytes, all that good stuff to help replenish yourself. Huge fan. This is launching tomorrow. If you're watching this on the day it comes out, June 26th.
I'm just thinking about the days I cried myself to sleep. Just dream about the things I knew that one day I could be. On my knees praying for an opportunity. Cause one day I'ma be on top for the world to see. Since I was a young and having visions, I know I can make it. While everyone's just looking up and then you'll never take it. But then reality hits me and I feel like I'm breaking. This depression is just crippling, I cannot take it. Through every high and low, don't you ever let go. Gotta keep holding on, don't break. Through every up and down, all we got is right now. Keep the head up high, don't wait. Staring out my window, chasing how the wind blow. I'm just trying to find hope.
Okay, it's now 5 p.m. We're here with Alan that owns the epoxy company.
Yep, Everlast Concrete Coatings out of Dallas, Texas.
You did Max's house, right?
I did Max's, yep.
So we got the Connect. So what are we doing right now, bro? What's the process? What makes a good epoxy versus like a subpar one to where you don't have to replace so much? Like, what's the difference in all this stuff?
So we always start by diamond grinding the concrete. So we use that big machine that's over there. That machine has diamonds at the bottom, and it cuts into the concrete. So it opens up the pores of the concrete so that the material actually soaks in instead of just sitting on top. So that's the main problem that floors have. People come in and they'll power wash, and it doesn't open up the pores of the concrete. So if you look at the concrete right now, we got rid of all the old one, and it's really porous. So the material is gonna soak in there really good. We're still gonna patch all the cracks and everything, but that's the main thing that makes these floors last. Obviously, the next thing is quality products. Cheap products don't penetrate into the concrete well. And also
that's
the
like
top
this
coat.
product that you're putting, or is it
that, man?
Yeah.
Is that like pebbles or what?
It's flakes, it's vinyl flakes.
Wow.
Yeah, they're made out of vinyl. It just sticks to the base coat, and then the top coat is what locks everything in. Once we put the top coat on it, that locks everything in. It seals everything, so anything you spill doesn't soak into the concrete. It will just sit on top, and you can just wipe it right up.
That's pretty cool process, man.
Yeah.
Cool process, right?
So you do the paint coat, and is it paint or is it like glue?
It's an epoxy, like a moisture barrier coat.
And then you just scoop the flakes up?
Put the flakes up. Another thing that makes these floors look really good is a full flake broadcast. So if you saw your old floor, it barely had any flakes in it. So we completely cover the floor on flakes. So that gives it a lot of strength, and it makes it look.
Oh, well, appreciate you, man. So it's a 2-day process?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll finish it tomorrow.
And when do you think a good time to put all this stuff back in would be?
So we finish it tomorrow, Wednesday. All that can go back in, and then cars just give it 72 hours.
Okay. Wait, car 72, but even all that weight will be okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I guess that shade really didn't do that much shading, huh?
Not for you,
Pool
no.
float, yeah, no. Okay, but the snake skin. Did you tell them about the snake in the
tell 'em.
wall? So I went out to check on the guys. I was like, hey, y'all need energy drinks or anything? And I was just scoping it out, and I was like, oh, maybe like if y'all could do this little area right here, that'd be great. And they were like, yeah, we can do the front. And did you see what was in there though? It's like, no. There's a snake shedding of skin that's like half in the wall, half out. I was like, so there's a snake in the wall. 100% snake in the wall.
Yeah.
Which is right above our bedroom.
I'm gonna be like up in the morning, like just taking a piss at like 3 in the morning, and just have a snake
come out of the
bite my. Nala's favorite treat is the greenie. Oh, yeah. Okay, ready? Oh, you ready? Wait for it. Oh, okay, so we're about to do a Instagram live. It's kind of become a routine that every time we have a drop, I do an Instagram live. If it's women's product, Heidi helps me by trying them on. I kind of talk about them. She gives the opinion. But this drop called Spark is the best drop so far of the year, in my opinion. The colors, the light heather gray, the neons, but they're like kind of soft. They're not too electric neon. The new soft curve fabric, which is like a sweat wicking, ultra stretchy, thin, lightweight fabric, and like short sleeves, just hold it, a whole bunch of different styles. We have the minimal bra, and we have the Elevate bra, which is our high coverage, super supportive bra. But this is gonna be coming in a few weeks because we had to remake them, but they are coming. The mirror tank, it's just such good stuff. The bodysuit. So definitely this Saturday, get your girl some pump. Yo, Chris.
Chris. It's pretty crazy, right?
Go, 1, 2, 3, go. Open up the lats. Yeah, there you go.
It's pretty crazy, huh? You
It
jealous? You jealous? Top picks, Elevate bra. Finally a bra for the big titty girls. I'm happy. Second favorite thing, I mean, probably all of the pump shorts. Well, actually, I really like the new scrunch. I feel like it just separates the cheeks and stays there. That's the simplest way I can say that. So I really like the shorter one, actually.
5 inch.
Bikers, the 5 inch?
That's 5
okay.
inch.
I like 5 inch. The other one that I really like these tanks.
Soft curve.
Soft curve. I like the single layer racerback one. These are great.
Tuesday, June 23rd, we have hammering getting done on one side of the house and the epoxy noise getting done on this side. Pretty hectic, but we weighed in this morning at 184.0 pounds, which is over 2 pounds less than yesterday. So after that Father's Day kind of free eating, we're getting back to our normal. I'm about to have myself some breakfast. I know I talk crap about this, but I like the strawberry flavor. I had some bad Dannon ones, okay? I bought the blueberry ones. Every single one in the container, I gave it like 2 attempts out of 4. Just had a weird, like chunkier than normal taste. Some blueberries in there that just weren't great. And that caused me to order the Oikos, is that how you say it? Oikos brand. I've also got my same lemon ricotta MyFitFoods pancakes. I'm gonna have, this is my 2nd liter of water for the day. It's like 8:50 a.m. I'm a psycho. And I'm enjoying the Ryan Terry Olympia Prep series. This is the first episode I'm watching for 2026. I'm rooting for Ryan to take his 4th title this year. I'm gonna be following along that journey. I love the simple vlogs, you know, and I always have since I started watching YouTube when I was like a teenager to now. I still enjoy the same style vlogs. Maybe you guys too. Maybe that's why you're here and maybe that's why you tune into the channel. But I've had a few videos recently just like perform really bad, and it's easy to divert to my old ways and get super annoyed about it, like stress about changing thumbnail and titles and trying to like just constantly never have a bad video, like bad as in bad performing. Just trying to not be so, it's like, I'm just gonna keep making these videos, man. And I'm not gonna stress so much about forcefully growing my way to like, I wanna hit more subscribers. I wanna gain new people. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let the need to do that overrun the videos that complement my life and allow me to be consistent. Because at the end of the day, I've tried a lot of those like topic style videos. And I just don't enjoy making them as much. I don't think it's really me. And whenever you're not enjoying something in your life, it's gonna be a lot harder to stick with that consistently and show up and be reliable. So I'm trying to, every Monday and Thursday, give you guys content that I think expands on whatever I'm dealing with for the day, for the week. you know, feel like I've got a pretty interesting set of skills, thinking like Liam Neeson, but just, you know, Al Fleet's about to be 12 years old. We have Alpha Land, so we're shredding, 3D, I've got my wife, I've got this forever home. There's a lot going on, right? And I just want to be present enough for all that stuff without focusing so hard on like trying to grow and do videos that would be more likely to go viral and all this kind of stuff. This is like every single YouTuber's internal battle every single day that they sometimes talk about, like I am right now. But anyway, that was a tangent. I'm gonna eat these pancakes, watch this video, yogurt, hydrate, and then we're gonna go get a haircut, and then we head to Alpha Land because today is my heavy team meeting days, right? We have about 4 or 5 hours back to back. So looking forward to that. We'll see you next clip. Okay, the epoxy guys are gonna be here pretty late today to wrap it up. So gonna stock them up with some 3D. Got some tough choices. Watermelon, grape, cucumber, melon, blueberry, and then
I love this one right
citrus.
Here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Green, white.
Thank you, bro.
Want to give me an update?
Yeah, so we got the top coat on this one. This one's all finished out. It's pretty much dry already. You can walk on it. It's really nice and smooth.
This looks great. I feel like it looks more gray than I thought it would. You know what I mean?
It's good though. You're not gonna see the dirt as much. If it's all black, like first footstep you give in there, you're gonna see it a lot.
Yeah, no, this looks fantastic. What do we end up doing in that room with the...
You can walk in there. Just walk in there. So I just took it as far back as possible. But you see all that water back there?
Yeah.
Couldn't do anything about that.
Got it. Today's Wednesday, which means it's week 9 of summer shredding. Every Wednesday I take my progress photos, and right now I'm gonna show you week 1 through 9. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Subtle, small changes, nothing drastic, but that's what progress photos are gonna be week to week. You're not gonna see massive change. I feel I am getting a little bit more, I can just feel all of this is slowly reducing away, making the abs more visible. Definitely feel kind of a lot flatter than obviously dieting with testosterone like past years, but feeling really good, to be honest with you. I have a meeting in about 8 minutes. This is a very, very big, I would say monumental, kind of potential monumental call here I have in 8 minutes for 3D. So I'm not gonna tell you all about that. I am gonna tell you and catch you up on what's next for the company, because we're in a very exciting stage. That's coming up really soon. But this call is just like higher level 3D. That's all I'll say. So very excited. We'll see you next clip. If you guys remember back to 2016 when I hinted at Project X that eventually led to Up Energy, which eventually led to 3D, eventually leading to the rebranded 3D, which is where we're currently at, that launched back in May of 2025 with my new partners. This has been a wild ride, and it's about to get even more wild. And I want to take this rest of the video to let you know where we're at, but more importantly, what the next 6 months are really gonna look like from my perspective. I feel you don't really get to see a lot of business as it's going on. I wanna get you involved in the real time where we are and what my personal focuses are gonna be for the next 6 months to take 3D from where last May we had a restart. Now we're here. How are we gonna get to here and continue growing? I wanna take you through the whole process. So I'm super excited to tell you guys that 3D Energy is officially in the 7-figure a month territory. We've never consistently done that, and now we're doing it. So not only is the brand in like the best spot it's ever been, but with everything we have lined up that we're about to be focusing on, we're gonna take it to the next level, and here's how we're gonna do so. Number 1 key initiative that I'm gonna be focusing on is gonna be military bases. One thing that's kind of been this overwhelming challenge for the team right now has been rebuilding relationships, and military bases used to be one of the biggest accounts that 3D had. With old partnership, we're not gonna get hung up on the old shit at all. A lot of that went to trash and those relationships ended. So a lot of what the team has been doing has been rebuilding trust, rebuilding relationships, and convincing these retailers and partners to give us another shot, right? So we're in the final talks right now to pick a military base, have myself, Sam Sulik, and Heidi show up, do an event, have me and Sam, race each other on the military courses, see if we can get through them, and just have a really good moment to kick off this relationship again. So that is number one. This will be huge for the brand. Number two, TikTok Shop Kickoff. This is gonna be the number one way for anybody who supports the brand to get involved, get product, and start making money. This is gonna be the biggest opportunity that we're gonna offer with the brand. And I know that getting this off the ground properly is absolutely vital to taking 3D to the next level. Our plan is to fly out to Sam. We have a whole plan of how we're gonna launch it and get people in. We're gonna do these lives. We're gonna be giving away the Sam Sulik fridge and really, really leveraging myself, Heidi, and Sam to get this up and running. We wanna create like a separate Discord or Circle or some platform to be able to work with our creators and give them guidance, and I'm super pumped. Overall, a lot to be excited about. This is honestly the number one, I would say in 2026, in the US specifically, platform that is vital. This is not just for 3D, but for Alfleet, for Bud. This is like a major initiative, and we have a really good team behind the 3D kickoff specifically. So very pumped for this. Number three, when is 3D coming to Canada? This has been the number one asked question since relaunching the brand. We're about 2.5 months out from the Canada launch. We're gonna start off with core flavors. The cans are gonna look slightly different. So the first batch that's gonna launch in Canada are printed on sleeves instead of like printed onto the can. So they'll look a little different, but I promise you the taste, everything about 3D will be delivered in those cans. We are gonna start with limited flavors, but as Canada gets rolling, all the newer flavors will also be available. So one request from you guys, when you start seeing 3D in Canada, you need to wipe the shelves so we can grow it quicker and quicker. We are gonna be distributing through Peak Distribution in Canada. And yeah, you're about 2.5 to 3 months away from really seeing this start to pop off. To kick off the Canada launch, myself and Heidi will be headed out there. I don't know exactly what city yet, but we're gonna host a badass event. So stay tuned for more of those details. Number four, 3D is coming to the UK. This is gonna be via Protein Bargain, that's the distributor, and this will be happening in the next 4 weeks. The trucks are about 2 weeks away, so I'm gonna say 4 weeks to start really hitting the stores. I'll keep you guys updated via Instagram stories of where these start popping up, but between Canada and the UK, these have been probably the most asked questions from you guys, period, again, since the whole rebrand. Next up, we have our fall flavor campaign. When I tell you guys, our fall flavor is gonna be unique, different, smooth, delicious, crispy, might I say. This is gonna be one of my, they're all my top, they're all my babies, but you guys are gonna truly love this one. I'm super excited about it. Right now, we have our fall flavor planned out already. We have a new flavor at the beginning of 2027. We have a flavor launching at the Arnold Classic, okay, which is in March. And that's like the next foreseeable 3 flavors are already decided and locked in. So all the artwork, which is also, that's my responsibility, is done. We're getting print samples on the cans right now, but the fall flavor campaign, this one needs to be huge. With the raspberry sorbet, you guys know we kind of had the whole issue with Vitamin Shoppe getting them too early, and we had to change all the plans we had, but this one is gonna happen properly. We're gonna have a good rollout, we're gonna have good teasers, we're gonna have just a bigger budget to be able to do some cool stuff with this. and on top of like really funny skits and things, because I think those are honestly, they hit so well on social. But imagine once we get TikTok Shop kicked off, we'll be able to really roll this flavor out, would be my goal, with all the new TikTok Shop power and creators and people behind it also able to make money. So really this is gonna start hopefully allowing for a lot more power whenever we launch flavors and whenever, just with the brand. I really think that this is gonna be absolutely huge. This is like a huge account. This is a big momentum play. This is another, I would consider this huge account, but this is like these two are big potential, Canada being the bigger potential to really impact the brand in the coming months and year. And this fall flavor, if we hit this campaign right, this can really start dictating like, this is how we're gonna roll out a flavor. This is how we're gonna do the one coming out at the beginning of next year and the one at the Arnold Classic. Like, I feel like the brand's been doing so great kind of organically and with like skits and reels and TikToks and stuff, but we really haven't honestly like spent much, haven't put any real marketing dollars in. So I'm trying to obviously stay, very lean and figure out how we can do it. But I think with the power of this and just with like a little bit more spend, we'll be able to do a lot more. Like, it's kind of insane how much we've been doing for as little as we've been doing it, but I'm ready to like unlock all of our resources, and we have the time to do this properly. So that's gonna be huge. The final thing here, Amazon and Vitamin Shop. Amazon, you guys completely wiped out all of the variety packs that we launched. We launched 4 different variety packs about 5 or 6 weeks ago. You sold them out. And that led to our biggest Amazon month that we've ever had. Since then, our Amazon sales have dipped because we were out of stock. Right now, all of the refills on all those variety packs are like in transit. We're waiting to get picked up from Amazon. Point being, 2 out of 4 of the flavors of the variety packs are already on Amazon. The other 2 should be literally loaded any day now. So with those variety packs in stock, this is gonna be one of the 2 ways. This is the only place you can get variety packs, is gonna be Amazon. So I appreciate y'all's support so much on those variety packs. The second focus for us right now, we're trying to drive our traffic to Vitamin Shop. At Vitamin Shop in person, all the cans are gonna be under $2. They have all the flavors. I think a big issue that we've had with Vitamin Shop has honestly been keeping stock. So since we did that $1 Vitamin Shop promo, $1 drinks, that really kind of led to almost month and a half, 2 months of recovering inventory. We finally have everything this month loading back in. So we have consistent inventory at Vitamin Shop and Amazon. And these are 2 very large channels that when stocked have major potential for us to continue growing at the rate we need to grow at. So if you're gonna support, go to your local Vitamin Shop or order online, but it'll be cheaper if you go in person to Vitamin Shop. And Amazon variety packs, run it up. These are like the 2 immediate places I recommend going. Obviously, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 initiatives that I'm gonna be super heavily focused on executing and being sure that we do this to the best of our ability. Overall, I'm just ecstatic for 3D. This is my baby, and this is a brand that I truly think can disrupt the entire energy drink market. We're the most competitively priced, best tasting, unique flavors. Once we get into more doors and more distribution and more people get to try it, I know that this is a very, very unique case that we have to make some noise in the energy drink market. So I'm super excited. I want to thank you guys for supporting the brand and the story and all the challenges that we've been through. This is just like another mile marker. And I feel like it's kind of cool. Every, 6 months, I feel like I'm making an update and we're building the story and we're doing it together. And this is what's about to come. So thank you all for watching this video. If you're still listening, I appreciate the hell out of you. Be sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you on the next one.